really susceptible to attacks when you do this. There's definitely a lot of harassment that could go down by stalkers given their range. And apparently, oops, he did it again.
Yes, he did with a probe scouting the close distance. He forgot that we were on the MLG Metalopolis. Or TSL,
Man,
or whatever.
If your probe runs past that supply depot, you gotta know.
That's right, that's right.
Now, I wonder if we're going to see some Banshees this time around. It doesn't look like it. There are no gas. It does look like he's just opening up with standard 2 racks. So I'm really curious to see actually what's going to happen here. I'm assuming faster expand, fast expand.
Yeah.
Given the positions, definitely. I'd like to see maybe some Void Ray play. This entire series, I swear, I have not seen air made unless it was a medevac.
The only air, I've seen Ravens, I've seen some Banshees. I have not seen any Void Rays today, and I've only seen like a few Phoenix. But besides that, you know what, man? There's 3 barracks now down. There are 2 more building, and it looks like a 4 barracks build, just like the last one, going down right now. Mass Marines in your face.
Maybe this is his standard. I'm going to keep this in mind, making a mental note. His standard TVP build, getting all these racks while trying to expand. But it looks like he's adding on a 5th racks now. Uh-oh.
A 6th one.
6 racks. Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
Here comes the epic cheese. Now this wall-off's really going to pay for itself. 7 raxes.
Well, it's a good thing I've got a lot of freaking cream cheese on this bagel, because I couldn't get more cheese than this.
Oh, I see what you did there. I actually believe, if I can be so bold to say it, I believe this this build was kind of standardized a little bit by TLO. A lot of people didn't think you could actually support this many barracks, but they got proven very, very wrong.
Well, I don't know whether it's standard or not, but that is a lot of freaking Marines that are going to be out in strong force, man. And it just kind of feels like a little bit of cheese here. But anyways, regardless of all that, semantics aside, we see nothing but Marines, and that's all we're going to see. It looks like 6 Marines are now pushing out of the natural expansion area for TQ I wanna be. Not I. There is no I. But yes, he is pushing out, and there is only a Stalker and a Zealot in Hazu's base, as he has now finished Warp Tech and only has the 3rd gateway out. Good thing he got that freaking sentry, though.
This is going to be a very bad game for Hasu if he doesn't get this Colossus up quickly, which may be kind of a stretch. With Chrono Boost, he may be able to get a Colossus out, but there's so much production coming out of these 7 Raxes that it may not go so hot. With Sentries, he should be able to hold it off until he does have the enough for Colossus, which will push this back. But we don't really know what's going to happen. And there's the force field.
He does a little bit of a split, but these Marines are still able to get up in there and do some damage. But
picking off the sentries. Oh no, that's
pretty bad.
Huge.
That was pretty bad.
He loses these sentries, he's over.
It's done. It's done. There's no way. There's 7 more Marines on their way. There's a non-stop stream of Marines just streamlining straight into Hazu's base. There is no way he's going to be able to defend against this. I don't care what you got to do. This game is over, dude. It's got. I mean, it's got to be.
With all these Stalkers coming up, they are pretty good against Marines, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
Do you see all these Marines coming?
Colossus, dude. He can't afford to not make it, but at the same time, he can't afford to not make units. So he's caught in a really rough position here.
And you see how many Marines are just moving their way across the map every second? It's like I'm playing Nexus Wars.
It's a slow trickle. But these Marines are starting to get cleaned up at the base now. I think Wannabe needs to kind of hold off a little bit and regroup.
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea. But I don't know, man. He's feeling pretty strong here as all these Marines continue to take down all those forces. Here come the probes, getting a full surround, throwing out their tasers, hitting those Marines, and those Marines will not take it. They are taking all those probes down. A couple Stalkers out now. These Stalkers are as good as freaking dead. The first Colossus has reached the field, but it is going to be easily taken down with no problems here. It does take down a few of those Marines, but boom goes the Colossus.
And with a little support, if that Colossus was out a minute earlier,
yeah,
this game would be looking much, much different right now.
That's right.
And it looks like it's going to be too late here for Hasu, man. Going to be giving up a second game to TQ Xander. TQ Wannabe.
And there it is. 2 points for TQ Wannabe. And Hasu sitting on 0. So congratulations to TQ. And let's get this next game up and rolling here. And welcome and thanks for joining us here at Imbalanced TV, guys. For all those who are checking us out, we do appreciate it. And thanks for guest casting with me, Popsicle Stick. It's nice having
man,
you.
I'm having a great time. I'm really happy I could do this. I thought, and I was totally bummed when everything wasn't working out, and then, I came in here and it just lifted my mood. Been having a great time.
Hell yeah, man, hell yeah. So what map will Hasu choose this time? Alright, let's see what's going on in the brackets. If anybody has moved on, I doubt it. But it's always nice to find out.
No doubt.
And here is a YouTube request from K-Tran. I'm going to go ahead and play this while we're waiting for that game to get up. Once you get the invite, let me know. Craziest beard I've ever seen. Skip to 15 seconds. Alright, dude.
Big portion of our contest. Dean Beacon, give it up.
Oh, wow. It is a cage made of a beard around the guy's head.
What?
Yes, yes, yes. It really is a cage made from beard.
How do you manage that?
I don't know, but it's all beard hair. That's epic. Yes, K-Tran, I definitely need one of those. That would be ridiculous. And that game is still not up.
It's time to pull a little admin action here.
A little admin action, get this thing rolling. Looks like they did, Hasu did just create the game.
What I'm trying to do right now is, apparently they didn't report from before for these brackets, so.
Alright, here we go. The invite is out.
Alright, I'm sniping, man. I'm sniping.
Cool, cool. It took you long enough. Oh, was that a low blow?
What?
Huh?
Low blow? Ooh.
Yeah. You didn't even hear it, so it's alright. You'll have to watch the VOD for that one.
Oh, shit.
But anyways, MLG Zelnaga Caverns is going down. And, Macro agreeing with the cheesy statement.
The slightest mistakes, man. The slightest mistakes.
That's right. All right, here we go. The countdown is going down, and we see Hazu sitting at 0 points. TQ Wannabe at 2. The loading screen is up. We're going to be on Xel'Naga Caverns, and it's going to be another PVT right here, right now for you. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. Hazu is spawning up at the top of Xel'Naga Caverns as the green Protoss, and down here at the bottom we've got the red Terran piloted by TQ Wannabe, and TQ Wannabe currently sitting at that 2 points. If he wins this game, he will win the series and move on into the finals. Hazu needs to turn this around for himself, as if he is able to win, we will go into another game.
Yep, in our last, actually, in the last time we saw Hasu on this map, in the last PVT, he did a proxy Zealot rush down here at the bottom against his Terran opponent. So, you know, we never know what we might see. But the way TQ walls off, I don't think it would be a successful build anyways, but we never know. Looks like there's a super early scout probe going out there, so trying to get a good read on his opponent. But with Xel'Naga Caverns, I do favor macro games on these types of setups, but I think Xel'Naga is one of the more balanced maps, given the great setup for taking your natural and your third.
Yeah, definitely
pretty balanced.
And you know, a lot of other players would agree with you. When I cast a lot of the craft cups and the other types of cups that I cast, we usually see Xel'Naga Caverns being the one that the players end up playing on most of the time, just because of how balanced it actually is, and the fact that the high yield is right here, and then you break down the rocks and you get on the high yield, and it's got all these attack vulnerabilities all around it, no choke points anywhere near it, and looking down at the lower third here, it's very easy to go for. But yeah, so I definitely like this map. It is one of my favorites of all time, and I'm glad it's still in the main map pool for the events and for everything that goes on with Blizzard.
Yep, and its brother map, Xel'Naga Fortress, which isn't quite as commonly known.
Yeah, I've not actually seen anything played on that map.
That map is kind of nuts, but for sure. This is definitely I like this. Really, this map, it's not so much that it's like, I guess, the most balanced. It's just that it provides each player the same opportunities, I feel like, regardless of race, given the map layout. Like, it has, you know, it has its chokes, its big open spaces. If you want to be greedy and take the gold, you can do that. If you want to play safe, you can just take your easy third, sitting in the back, you know.
Yeah.
There's really a lot of good opportunities for both players on this type of map.
Yeah, dude, for sure. Now looking at it, it looks like these players may be going for a more macro-heavy game. We do see that second assimilator going down from Hazu, hinting towards more of a higher tech build, because higher tech definitely costs more gas than one assimilator can give you. And there is a factory right now being worked on in the base of Wannabe. So Wannabe going with that factory, maybe going for that 1-1-1 play that we've been talking about before. Not exactly going with his 7 racks play yet.
Oh, getting a Marauder out here, I like that. That's a good choice for any sort of stalker aggression that might come out. He might think that his opponent may be getting a little desperate and may even go for a 4-gate, but it looks like we called it, I think we called it now 2 games too late. Now would be time to put your money on the 1-1-1 build, as we do have a starport going up.
That's right, and with that starport, there is a tech lab on this barracks. It'll be interesting to see if he uses the factory to build that tech lab to get that Banshee out sooner, instead of having to waste the time of building the tech lab on that starport itself. We are seeing a Robo and a second gateway from Hazu, as well as the first Protoss scout. Well, the second Protoss scout actually making its way across the field once more, and will climb that ramp and hit up to that bunker, and will not be able to see that starport. The starport does switch positions with the barracks here, bringing the Banshees out into play. Cloak is on the way, but you know what? Hazu should be ready, because Observer is the first thing out of his Robo facility.
Yep, now we just have to see what he decides to do with that Observer. Is he going to send it towards his opponent?